Hi, I'm Katie. I'm originally from Southern California, and then I ended up in Texas and Oklahoma for school and then work, and decided it was time to come back to sunny side of the States. I worked in the nonprofit sector for the last few years and was looking for kind of ad firm-esque work, and Community Boost was kind of perfect because I got to stay in the nonprofit sector with helping those organizations but getting some more agency experience.
Hi, I'm Kathlyn, if we're doing that. I'm from the DMV right outside of Washington, D.C. in Maryland. Came out to California for school at UCSB and moved up to San Francisco to get some more experience in the city life. Worked at a marketing agency there and finally ended up in San Diego, where I've always wanted to live. Found Community Boost, luckily, and back at the beach for good.
I feel like you get thrown into things very quickly here, so I feel like I've learned a lot of very technical stuff. So I was explaining this job to a friend, and they were like, "What do you do?" And I was like, "I'm making conversion goals, I'm making Google ad builds, I'm making ad groups and keywords," and she was glazed over. But I think it's really cool. So being able to build out a Google Ads campaign for a client is super exciting, and I've already had the chance to do that after a month. And I'm excited to dive into Google Analytics a little bit more. I think that there's a lot of information that we're gathering on client website traffic, and I'm excited to kind of dive in there and see what edits we can make to their campaigns.
I've learned a lot already as well. It's very exciting. One thing that's pretty unique is all about the Google Ad Grant and how beneficial it is for nonprofits to have that $10,000 free a month. So that's been really cool, building those out for clients. And I'm really excited to dive into the client world and start really being that contact person for clients themselves.
My previous experience was working with adults with intellectual disabilities. I think that my work there and my volunteer work that I had done with that community has really driven home that passion. It's just such a lovely community of individuals that don't have a lot of services that are available to them. So I really want to find an organization in San Diego to plug into and continue my work in that sector.
I've done a lot of work with kids, and I enjoy working with kids, especially from disadvantaged backgrounds where they haven't had as many resources to find success, and especially in socioeconomic situations where there's not as much support as there could be. So I'm excited to work with more organizations that are helping kids. One of the core values that stood out to me most was we want to save the planet. Coming from an agency type perspective where we consult for different clients, we all have this one mission in mind. We wake up every day with the same mission that we want to help save the planet, whether that's humans, the environment, animals, mental health, or just making the world a better place. And that's really unique, and we can all come together with that commonality.
I really appreciate that as a whole, Community Boost is kind of an open book to its staff members, to its clients, and there's no, I don't feel like there's any question. It's just we are here to help people, and we're gonna be really transparent and upfront about it, and we're gonna make everybody feel good doing it. So I really appreciate that level of openness that you get here at Community Boost. The people, I think, have really been awesome. It's been a month for us, and everyone's been super welcoming and great. Even in a virtual setting, I feel like I know my coworkers pretty well, even though today is the first time I'm meeting anyone face to face.
I have to say the people as well. I mean, a big part of it is doing the work that I want to do for the organizations that I want to do work for, but it wouldn't be the same without the amazing people who have been so supportive, helping us learn, answering any questions, and just being friendly, and it's a big family.
You want to talk about my hidden talent? I should have brought it. My hidden talent stems from years of being a band nerd. I played the trombone and trumpet in high school, And I learned like this year that you can play the snorkel the same way you play a trumpet / trombone. So I can play the snorkel pretty well, actually.
Pretty much fluent in Spanish and have been to a handful of Spanish-speaking countries and gotten to meet some cool people through that.
Okay, so if you had talked to me 3 years ago, it would have been Europe, and I would have eaten my way through Europe.
Fair.
But now I want to go to Asia and eat my way through Asia because they have way better food. And there's so much diversity of like cuisine and culture in one place. So that's the plan. I don't have a start or ending location. I'm just gonna like find food and go.
Agreed with that. But top of mind lately has been Chile. Love to explore the nature and the food there.
So I've been really into like spicy mustard recently. So like anything that can be a vessel for spicy mustard, like if I can have just like, I don't know, like pot stickers and spicy mustard for the rest of my life, I think I'd be okay.
I'm torn between burritos and ice cream because if I needed to nourish my body the rest of my life, it would probably be burritos. That hits all the food groups. But ice cream would make me happy every day. So I'll let you know the tiebreaker another day.
Wow.
Bone in. Bone in buffalo, baby.
Wow. Mine is bone. I've never had boneless, so I'm not sure it's really fair for me to participate in this debate. I'm also a vegetarian. I've had bone-in chicken wings like twice, and the sauce was the best part. Like the spicy, like melt your tongue sauce. So, I don't know. Bone-in, because that's all I've ever had.
Bone in.
Solid.